trees take in carbon dioxide and put out oxygen, so that's why they're very important to us. Well, the ocean does the same thing. It takes in the carbon dioxide, and it actually does release oxygen. We know that because 3.3 billion years ago, what happened?
There was a hurricane.
Cyanobacteria?
Cyanobacteria started burping out oxygen. Actually, ozone. Well, the oxygen, when it got to the atmosphere, to the stratosphere, started creating the ozone. So there's still plants and plants in the ocean, and they, just like the plants out here, they take in carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. This is very important for us because, again, the ocean is very, very great. Actually, it takes up like 77% of the planet, I believe, 71% of the planet. The rest is land mass. And it takes in a lot of the carbon dioxide being put out. The problem is, the carbon dioxide going in gets split into two different types of things. And it's bicarbonates and carbonates and bicarbonates. And those eventually get used up by sea animals to create their shells. Now you might say, well, one or two little shells is not a big deal, but actually there's billions upon billions of these. And as they die, because they have shorter lifespans compared to humans, they actually, the seashell just drops to the bottom and eventually becomes a rock. And that rock eventually gets heated up by volcanoes, and it used to be in here, I took it to the back. So those volcanoes begin to melt the rock, and water in the form of vapor as well as other gases and carbon begin to come back out. Now, it's not the only way carbon comes back out, but that's a very big way. So volcanoes produce carbon dioxide, okay, along with ash and water vapor. All right, so today's lab, we have 3 containers. One has cold water, one has just tap water, and the other one has warm water. I didn't check the temperature. It's probably about 60 degrees Celsius. And we got a soda, Coca-Cola, soda bottle, plastic bottle. I don't know if this would be better with glass bottle. That'd be another interesting experiment to see the different variations. We put a balloon on there, not fast enough. We lost quite a bit of the gas. And I try to keep them here undisturbed. But we put the balloon on there, and so there's still some gas in there. So just like the ocean, okay, which has carbon dioxide in the forms of bicarbonate and carbonate, the soda has CO2. And that you probably already knew. So this is standard 1E, IE1G, usefulness and limitations of models. So this simulates the ocean. Now here's the prediction. When will the balloon inflate? Hang on. When will the balloon inflate with gas? In the hot water, in the room temperature water, or in the cold water? So make a prediction. When will the balloon inflate with gas? Because of the gas, will it be in the hot water, thumbs up, in the room temperature water, so sideways, or in the cold water, thumbs down? Well, it turns out that as the ocean gets heated, the gases are released, and that's one of the dangers about global warming. All right, let's see if we can do this. So we're going to put this in the hot water. Yeah. You can see it inflate just a little bit, not enough. I think we lost too much of the gas. We could try using boiling water, but I don't.
That's what you need.
It's hot. And I think I'm done. So it's not 60. It's probably 70. All right. So had this worked properly, and that is another investigation experimentation standard. So experiments sometimes don't turn out right. So this would have blown up. It might be that we need bigger bottles. So this would have, it did inflate a little bit.
You need more?
Yeah, actually, let me.
Why are you goggles?
Give him points. I can feel it. So now. Now in the cold water, what's happening is the gas is contracting. And it's getting tighter and more into the soda. I can't. But that's the C as in oceans, CO2 Lab.
You should close the lid.